Grand Rising. It is July the 5th, and it's about 8 o'clock in the rising. And I was listening to um, a young lady on TikTok talk about how, against all odds, against all challenges, we overcome. And it made me think, I was like, ooh, yeah, let me share. So here I am, Crystal, the quantum technician, coming online to share moments where in life I have experienced challenges. And I'm not here to share all of them, but some of the ones that were and are pertinent and have recently reared its head from my childhood and different experiences. One of the main ones that showed up or resurfaced recently was my how I mother, and I got into a car accident, and the gentleman who was the other party, he got out the car and was like basically asking me what happened and things of that nature. And we exchanged information or whatever. He left and he called me. He called me, and I spoke to his wife. It was actually her car that he was driving, and in so many words, she had threatened to take my children or have my children removed from my care. And it's resurfaced in this. It has resurfaced. So I went back after talking to one of my sister friends and was looking for the root of where it stemmed from, of having my children removed. So I went back through the different aspects of my creation, because I dealt with it and experienced it with the fathers of my girls. I've dealt with it experiences witnessing other people, and then from as a child I experienced it from the standpoint of having been removed from my own home when I was a young girl, because of various reasons, and then also seeing my sister and my mother interact with during another situation, and it became traumatizing to me, so much so that I have refused to move. I have refused to gain peace and get clarity so that I can move forward up until now. And it's been a good a 2021. It's about to be 2026. So, but I have been without peace and dealing in fear concerning get having peace, and concerning how I mother, and concerning what is best for the girls as well as myself. Although before me considering my before me considering myself, the girls will get anything and everything. No, she is just now coming into, actually I can't even say that because as you see, really the only time that I am able to, I'm learning how to put myself in a position to take care of myself outside of the girls, because it's, yeah, that, nope, these are my children, these are my girls, and so it's been, like I said, going on 5 years where I have just sat in stagnancy, in fear of, okay, what am I going to, what am I going to do? Or I can't move because I don't want, this aspect to show up. And I'm not going to move because my girls need, and they should have, and I want this for. And so what that looks like is me putting myself in compromising positions to honor them, when in all actuality what I have done is show them that it is okay to compromise myself, or it is okay for you to compromise yourself in order for other people to get what they want. Wrong. So far from the truth. I have learned, and I am moving. And also, the other thing that came up was when I was a young girl, I had taken on some responsibilities that were not mine, not mine to hold, not mine to carry. And as an adult, I find myself like exhausted of it, like running from it. I don't say running from it. Yeah, I'm running from it. As a little girl, I was driving at an early age. I was, I found ways to, and this is not to downplay my mom, downplay my dad, or nobody in particular, but and I took on the responsibilities of an adult in order for me to have what I need. I remember quite a few times where, I'm off with the car. We going grocery shopping, we paying bills. I had no reason to be as young as I was, driving a car and paying bills, and running in mom's wallet to get money to make sure that rent was paid or whatever. And I'm grateful I had the mind to, because we had so many children in the house that who else is going to do it, and a lot of times, it first started off as, children want to be a helper. Mom, I can go around the corner and pay the rent or whatever have you. And I'm so glad that it happened that way, because if she had not shown me, if I had not been, willing to help wanting to help, then I would not have known what to do. But when she went to pay the bills, we went. So we learned real fast where things go, what to do. And we had the unfortunate experience or the fortunate experience of, having our utilities cut off or whatever have you, and things of that nature. So listen, as a little girl who um, loved being clean, listen, I needed some hot water. I needed some lights. I needed I need to make some food. So they ain't gonna have too many more of these times where we chilling. Like, no. So I took it upon myself to learn. Like, we gonna get in this car. We gonna go up the street. We gonna go get us some groceries. I remember taking the car. Me and my cousins, me, my siblings, and my nieces and nephew, and like we jump in the car. We going to Circle K. Like, I will not tell y'all how old I was, but I was a young lady, and for those who know me intimately, I'm not doing that, but yeah, I'll tell y'all the story if y'all know me in person. But um, I get up and took care of responsibilities because who else is going to do it? My mother, she had cancer, and was unable to do a lot of things. And so who else? Who else is going to step up? So I have the gift. I had gifts and was aware of those gifts and utilized those gifts and those talents. I utilized the strength that I had to exact what we needed, and that was cooking, that was cleaning, that was making sure bills is paid, that was doing whatever like it needed to be done, and it got done, period, point blank. And we all took turns, you know what I mean? We all did our part to make sure we kept it together. And so the challenge was, Crystal didn't get to get a childhood. Crystal knows responsibility. Crystal knows duty. Crystal knows, you know, get you done, because who else is gonna do it? And so that's what my life has been. Fast forward to today. That's what I do. Like, get it done because it needs to be done. Not because I enjoy doing it, but because it needs to be done. So in overcoming, since I've had this little one, she has taught me how to, they both, but mainly her. She has taught me she will not leave out of my arms for too long. Even when I'm leaving messages in the middle of the night, after that, listen, I will take so many videos, and in the middle of it, in the middle of me beginning a video, she will cry because she wants to be in my arms. And while it's a learned behavior, because I taught her that she is, this is her space. She has settled me, grounded me, stationed me, I should say, in my space. So much so that the little adventurer in me is like, listen, we got to get out. And the inner child in me is like, no, you need to sit down, because this is our space. This is our safe space. And it comes now the two experiences are merging, because as she is sitting me down, I have the third challenge is the fact of anytime I have had any conflict or confrontation, my home has not been a safe space for me for a long time. And so anytime there is persistence in, such if there is any persistence in such a way or a manner that is not amenable to me or to my nervous system or to my body, I'll get up in my car and we'll go. I will leave my house because typically I have found that I choose to entertain everybody else except for me. I'm concerned about everybody else's, or I have been concerned about everybody else's well-being outside of my own. Yes, in my own house. Like, absolutely not. Who does that and why do they do it? Where did I learn that? And it's really a reflection of my childhood, seeing it from my mom and my dad, like both fire signs. My mom was a Leo, my dad is Aries. My dad do not speak. Love him to life. He will not speak on certain things, and it's just like, okay, got it, learned it. I'm gonna put this on the shelf, and I'm just now putting on the shelf, just now saying, okay, no, I'm gonna speak up. I'm gonna say what I need to say. I am going to express. I am going to unlock my throat and speak exactly what I need. Because I am the queen of, oh, I don't want to hurt your feelings. Not right now. I don't want to. Are you okay? It's going to be okay. And this is how I can accommodate you. No. So instead of me leaving my home, I just don't answer the door. There's no reason to. You ain't tell me you was coming. I'm not opening my door. Not happening. But so on one hand, I'm used to running out of my house in order for me to feel safe, because nobody can get me where I'm going. If I'm on the go, can't nobody get me. And the other hand is, if I'm in my door, who gonna come up in here? And I wish I would, because don't play with me. So overcoming challenges is what I do, and what I've been born to do. It is in my charts that's what I do. Me having my other sister friend that is a beast in Vedic astrology, Latoya Speaks, if y'all want to look her up. She is phenomenal, and I highly recommend. I think it's Latoya Speaks. Latoya Zavala. I'm gonna just put that. I think I'm getting too mixed up. Vita Speaks and Latoya Zavala. Her, listen, Goddess Unlocked. It's all the way locked. It's all the way lit. Now I'll talk about that right now. The reason for the video though is to identify, the challenges that have persisted, mama. The challenges that have persisted. It's important to identify the challenges that have persisted, as well as um, knowing when it's time to say, burn this shit up, and then you are complete. Like, you do not get to continue. You do not get to continue on repeat. I recognize you. This is the challenge. This is something that do not get to come forward because I am elevating and choosing to overcome, destroy the, what am I trying to say? The challenge, like destroy the cycle, like obliterate it, burn the shit up, down, however it need to get got. It's just gonna get got. So, if you have a challenge, and we are in retrograde season, identify the things that need to be identified, the cycles that have been on repeat for you. Do the work to clear it and transmute that shit to the light. As my friend so colloquially says, can't even say it. Yeah, transmit that shit to the light, because it has no place. It had a place, and now it's complete because you understood the assignment. Yeah, you can do it. If I can, and anyone can. Anybody can. Yeah. And I'm gonna leave that right there. I hope you have a beautiful day. Have a beautiful day, and don't let nothing stop you. 2222.